Y'all caught me then. Come on in here, babies. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in the room. Y'all come on in here. Y'all come on in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all come on in here. Let me wipe my camera off. Yes, y'all come on in here with Miss J. Come on in here. Come on, come on, come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, yes, yes. Come on in here, my babies. Come on. We got a topic to talk about tonight. Yes, and I'm gonna try not to hold y'all long, because y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I try to keep it 45 minutes to an hour. Just, if I can get out here in 45 minutes, we're gonna do it. But if it gets so good, y'all know how I do. I keep right on talking. Hey, Stephanie, thank you for coming in. Shout out to Stephanie Hendry. Yeah, she's in the building. Yes, come on in here, my queen. And I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all haven't got any crowns, y'all better come on and order them now. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm letting y'all, because I was finishing up some orders in my house. But anyway, I'm here. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Come on in here. Y'all sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Y'all see my sign, right? This is what we want up in here. This is what my platform is all about. Good vibes only. Hey, my love. Hey, Dina. Yes. Shout out to Dina Brown. She's in the house. She's in the house. Come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, honey. Come on in here. I'm in here. A little late because I was finishing up some orders, y'all. But I'm in here. I'm in here. Y'all come on in here. Come on, my queens. I'll wait about 3 or 4 more minutes before I get started. Who else is in here with me? Y'all come on in here. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, we got a conversation we're going to talk about tonight. Yes, yes. Y'all let me get my microphone right, because it's acting like it won't fall down. See, it's trying to act stupid. See how the devil do? But that's okay. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. There we go. That's how I want it right there. So let me twist this right here. Oh, that's why, because it was real loose. Okay. That would have been my fault. Would have been failed, y'all, because it was too loose. Okay. Y'all come on in here. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on. Come on in the room. Yes, who else? Well, my other queen is that I can shout out. Come on in here. Let me shout you out. Come on in. Hey, Renita. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry, baby. Hey, sweetheart. There go Renita. Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, I'm shouting my viewers out. That's a new thing with Miss J. Y'all shout my viewers out. Y'all come in here, because that's the right thing to do. Come on in here. Come on in here, my queens. And again, if y'all ain't got these crowns, what are you waiting for? Stop playing. Y'all better hurry up for sell out. I tell you. But come on in here. Come on in here. If you ain't got your crown yet, don't worry about it. Take a picture of a crown and put it in the damn comments. It's okay. Long as I know y'all understand the stilo. Queen Nation Squad. Yes, MZJ Queen Nation Squad, or hashtag Queen Nation Squad. Y'all get the hint, right? That we queens up in here. Okay? We're queens up in here. All right? Spiritually and mentally, we are queens. Okay? That's my stilo up here on this platform. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Use the word sprinkle. Use the word sprinkle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling me out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know what? I'm not gonna. I got my drink here. I got this right here. Just make sure I got my stuff here before I get started. Yes. All right. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Renita. Put them crowns up in here. If y'all ain't got the tangible crown yet, that's okay. Put that emoji of a crown. That's right. That's right. There we go, Renita. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get started, okay? All right. So I done shouted my babies out. Hey, Miss Freeman. Hey, sweet. There she go, Miss Freeman. Yes, Christian. Come on in here, Christian. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here, Lofi King. Put them crown emojis in there. Put them crown emojis. Put them in there. Put them in there. Put them in there. That's right. Put them crown emojis. If I have some kings up in here, find that king crown and put up in the comments too, okay? Do that too, all right? Because y'all mean the world to me too. I ain't forgot about my kings out there now. I ain't forgot about y'all. I ain't forgot about it. I'm going to let y'all know that. So, yes, y'all already see what I'm wearing, right? I told you I was doing some orders. So I decided real quick to go and put me a t-shirt. Do me a t-shirt. Thank you. So this is what my merchandise. And I'm gonna talk about it a little bit at the end of the show, okay? This is some of my merchandise that I'm selling in my merch shop. All right. But all right, so we're gonna get started. Let me spread these legs out. I don't want to start going on like they did last time. Y'all, they were going on me. But anyway, thank y'all for coming up in here. Thank y'all for sprinkling your queen out. Y'all know I appreciate it. And again, here it is right here. This all we have up in here. Nothing but good vibes up in here. If you feel like you want to get nasty, don't come up in here. Don't do that. See, because Miss J got thick skin and I hurt your feelings. I'm just going to tell you that now. Just going to tell you that now. But this is all we want right here up in here. Not but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes and positive energy on my platform during my lives. Period. All right? So let's go on and get started. So y'all already know I got a new way of doing things. So let's look at, I shouted my viewers out. So we're gonna look at what celebrities have birthdays and all, right? Or viewers have birthdays and all, right? So first off, I'm gonna go ahead on and shout out my baby boy. Yes, I am. My baby boy. Birthday is today. Yes, y'all. I was trying to take him out to eat, but he had other plans. But it's okay. Mama get with you later. But yes, my baby boy Martrell. Yes, his birthday is today, y'all. My king. Yeah, Mama love you. You enjoy your day. Don't let nothing ruin your day, baby. You enjoy your day. I will get with you for this week. Before this week is out, we'll do something. That's my baby boy. Yes, his birthday is today. Now I do this now. Don't y'all get mad or feel some type of way if you be like with all this. Yesterday was my birthday or yesterday was my son's birthday, whatever. I put my flyers out there or I put the link out there. I have it up there. Anybody birthdays for the month of February, please complete this form. Now, when you complete that form, I'm going to see who birthday is the days that I'm doing my shows, okay? That's when I shout you out. But if don't nobody do it, I mean, and nothing I can do, I'm going to still keep processing the link out there, all right? I mean, it is what it is. But yes, and as far as celebrity birthday, now y'all know Ashton Kutcher. Wait a minute. Let me get it right. Let me get some drink. Let me get it right. Let me get his name right. I don't want to mess his name up. Hold on. Okay. For birthdays, we got this now. This is what I don't understand. And I gotta say this. But I do it though, because it's stuff he's sending to me. I do it. When the reason why I added the celebrity birthday, because some of this stuff be sent to me. Well, you know, today is so and so and so birthdays. So I had to myself, okay, so I'm gonna add celebrity birthdays in with my viewer birthdays, right? Well, this is what I don't understand. Why I get so many celebrities' birthdays sent to me. But I love it. Keep them coming. But I just don't understand it. But anyway, Clint Black, this was sent to me. So yes, I'm going to do it. Clint Black. Yes, Clint Black, the country singer. He is 61 years old today. And we have the rock singer Alice Cooper. Now, I know him. Alice Cooper. He is 74 today. And I love boxing, y'all. Oscar De La Hoya. But y'all believe he is 51? Oscar De La Hoya is 51 years old today. But I mean, I love boxing. Those that knows him in boxing like I do, you'll know who I'm talking about. Oscar De La Hoya, he's 51 years old. And again, my son today, Martrell Lane, his birthday is today. Now let's look at some celebrities' anniversaries and wedding anniversaries. I have Ashton Kutcher and his wife, Malia Gunez, and y'all. And if I said it wrong, don't y'all look. Don't come for me. Don't come for me if I said her name wrong. Malia Gunez. Y'all know the young lady from the '70s show, and Ashton Kutcher from the '70s show. It's their wedding anniversary today, and y'all know Victoria and David Beckham. Who do not know them? Who do not know David Beckham? Really? His fine ass. Who do not know David Beckham? Yeah, I said it. But they have a wedding anniversary today. And congratulations, congratulations to that, to the ones that have birthday, excuse me, to the ones that have birthday, to the ones that have um um, anniversaries, all of that. Congratulations to them because that's a lot. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank y'all for being in here. But y'all please, when you come in, speak so I can say something to you, acknowledge you. Because my grandmama, and I was always told, you step in somebody's house, you speak. Because some people come on your live and won't say nothing. Please speak to me so I can speak back to you. And another thing, and I know a lot of people know this, but I'm still gonna address some housekeeping rules. Please don't pop in and out. Pop in and out. Pop in and out. A lot of people know it and just do it for the hell of it, but I'm still gonna say it. I would appreciate, the popping in and out, because that messes up the algorithm. Like I said, and a lot of people know that's what it does and still keep doing it for the hell of it. Okay, but I'm still mentioning. All right, I love y'all. Y'all come on in here with me. Come on in with me, and y'all trust me. Hang in here with me too. Okay, hang in here with me. So now that we got that, now that I got that done, let's get to the topic at hand tonight. Now, this topic I suppose I talked about last weekend, but y'all know I dug into something that was very personal to me last weekend. So that was why I switched it up. But we're going to talk about this tonight. And tonight's topic is sex trafficking and labor. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this TV down because I hear it. I hear it. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to turn this TV down. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Okay, where's my remote? Where is remote? Because I know if I can hear it, Facebook going to be able to hear that shit. And I ain't trying to do that. Even though it was on number 2, I still was able to hear it. So I know if I was able to hear it, Facebook might have been able to hear it too. So we had to turn it down. Turn it completely down. Okay? We had to turn it completely down. We had to do that. So anyway, yes, sex trafficking and labor trafficking. Did y'all know that it was a such thing as labor trafficking? Oh yeah, we're gonna trigger warning, and let me say this: I do not I do not talk about topics to ever to make anybody feel bad. And if I be talking about a topic and you see the name of the topic, and if you feel, now I try to put, I forgot to put trigger warning on the flyer. And when I do something like this of this magnitude, because it's gonna get very sensitive, y'all, I'm telling you. Because I got a video of 1 or 2 videos on quick, one of them like 2 minutes or 3-minute video I'm gonna show. They're very sensitive. I'm just being very honest. They are. But I'm showing you the truth. Okay? I'm showing you the truth. I'm bringing you the truth. But trigger warning. I would never, ever do anything on my platform to intentionally upset any of my viewers that be watching me live or watching me replay. I would never, ever do that. Miss J don't do that. Okay. I just bring you information. All right. Trigger warning on this topic. Because it might be somebody watching replay, watching replay that's been involved in it, or some loved one of theirs been involved in it and something bad happened. Trigger warning, okay? And another thing, if you feel any topic that you are in my live that I'm talking about and it upsets you, please step out. Just kindly come out. Just kind of come out. That's the best I can say, okay? Because again, I would never ever do anything to intentionally hurt anybody. I would never do that. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right. So, when we talk about sex trafficking, what is it? What is sex trafficking? I gotta get something else, y'all. I left my stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about being sort of unprepared. Hold on, y'all, because it's standing right over there. I gotta go get it. My stand, I put my stuff on. It's a stand I use that I put my stuff on. It sits up instead of laying down. And I was trying to get it done really before my video stopped, y'all. I was trying to get it done. Yeah, I was trying to get it done. Let me come back to my comments because I don't want y'all to think I'm not looking at your comments or nothing like that. All right. So, what is sex trafficking? Actually, it is a crime using force, coercion, fraud to have an individual to sell sex. That's what they use. People use. They use force, fraud, or coercion to make another person or another person individual to sell sex. That's what it is. Okay. And believe it or not, this is happening, y'all. This is happening, and it's happening right up under your nose. It could be two doors down from you. Okay. So what are and when you ask yourself about sex trafficking, what kind is it? I mean, the most two common types or kinds of sex trafficking, the most common ones are escort services and pornography. And y'all know that's all over. Y'all know that is all over the internet. Y'all know this, right? That's no secret. That is no secret. That kind of mess is all over. It's all over the internet. It is, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is. So sex trafficking is and it's it's unreported because some people don't want to tell it. Some people scared to tell it that they're involved in that, and they might be afraid that the person might hurt their family or something. Now, I really feel like somebody that's involved in that, I feel like in their mind they know something is wrong, but they're scared to tell it because they're scared the person might hurt their family. That's why some of it goes unreported a lot. It goes unreported a lot. Let me see my comments. Thank y'all for being in here with me. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thank you, Miss Renata. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Um, and actually, would you be surprised that North America and Central America, South America is where the sex trafficking has a lot of problems in. Sex trafficking is a problem in North America, Central America, and South America. And I'm gonna give you this one, Mexico. They do it through Mexico also. Yes, did y'all know that? Yes, sex trafficking is a huge problem in North America, Central America, South America, and through Mexico. Mexico. Yes, yes. When I was doing my research, y'all, I found out a lot. I learned a lot. And I'm trying and I wanted to give so much information. That's why I'm trying to make this so long because it was just so much, that would just ringing bells in my ears, like, oh my gosh, I need to say this, I need to say, but I'm gonna try my best not. I'm not gonna overload y'all. I'm not gonna do that. I just picked a couple of things to talk about. So when we talk about sex trafficking, now the next thing we want to know, when did all this first start? Okay, so we got sex trafficking. When did it all first start? The first time it ever happened. It's actually another word for it is sex trafficking and slavery first started. So this was during the California gold rush, right? And it was in the late 1840s. Chinese merchants, they transported thousands of young Chinese girls. And now see, this is why I say it's gonna get heart heavy. But I'm giving y'all the truth, and I'm gonna show y'all the truth. They transported from Chinese merchants transported young girls, including babies. Did y'all hear what I just said? Including babies from China from China to the United States to the good old USA and sold them into sexual slavery up in the red light district of San Francisco. That's how it all started. During the California Gold Rush of 1840, what China started to doing. China started to doing. China, the people, merchants, that means people that got businesses, okay? That's what that means. Thank y'all for hanging here with me. Thank y'all for hanging here with me. And again, trigger warning. Thank y'all. Thank you, Christian, for them hearts, baby, and flowers. I love it when you do that. Thank you. Yes, merchants. It's sad. That's right, Dina. It's sad, but it happens. It happens. Okay? Merchants mean people that have businesses. So that means Chinese businesses were doing it. That's what merchants mean, businesses. Okay? That's what they were doing. That's how it all started. Through China. Send the children to the USA. 1840s. That's how it all started. So now China started it in the 1840s during the gold rush, right? But when did it actually really happen for the United States? It happened for the United States. Sex trafficking first came to the United States nations between 1860 and the World War I. That's when sex trafficking actually came to the United States, started in the United States, where it came prevalent in the United States between 1860 and World War I. That's when it all hell broke loose with the United States getting involved in that stuff. Ooh, y'all, excuse me. Y'all, look, y'all know. Y'all know. So now, when we talk about sex trafficking, I'm gonna break this up. I'm break this up in a section. Talk about sex trafficking in about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna talk about labor trafficking. So what happens when we talk about sex trafficking, right? And if anybody got any stories they want to tell about or something they know, let me know. I see the link to come up. You ain't got to show your face if you don't want, whatever. But let me know. When you talk about sex trafficking, right? When we talk about sex trafficking, it's a reason for it. It is a reason, it's a reason for everything. It's a reason. It's a reason for everything, y'all. It is. Looks like I see something on my camera. It's a reason for everything, y'all. What is the root cause of this? It's a reason. It's a reason. So here are some well, they go is being justified to me. Now I'm just gonna put it that way. Okay. But here are some so-called root causes of sex trafficking. Poverty, person having lack of education, political instability. Now where the hell the political instability come from? I don't know, but that's what it say. Okay. And natural disasters. Now when I look at natural disasters, right? When people lose everything they got, now you got some teenagers out that might be in a home and some teenage boys in a home or some children home. Natural disaster, that take a lot from you, right? So now and that's people where they ain't got nowhere to stay, they're roaming the streets, but it still ain't a fucking excuse me, ain't no justification for me. I'm sorry, but this is supposed to be the so-called root of it, okay? This is the so-called root of it. Thank y'all. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Y'all putting on crown. Y'all sending them crown emojis up. Now everything in life have stages. Cancer have a stage, right? Everything in life have stages. Mental illnesses have stages. Would you believe sex trafficking have stages too? They do. And then it finally happens. So what happens, here are some stages, 5 stages. 5 stages. Thank you for sending them crowns up, baby. Here are some 5 stages of sex trafficking. First one is when you start when you luring them in. Okay, you luring them in. Next one, you grooming and gaming. You grooming them now. If you do this or you want, well, I buy you this, you grooming them now. Okay. Coercion and manipulation. Now, see, as a child, see when I'm looking at this, y'all know I'm a social worker. So my social worker hat went on my head. So as a child, I'm looking at this stuff through a child's eye. When I say through a child's eye, I'm talking about 3 years old, 4 years old. There we go, I got it. 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, child's eye. Okay. Now they looking at when you talking about coercion and manipulation and grooming and gaming. When you tell a child, look, I know these new Jordans came out. You do so and so and so. I tell you what, after you finish, we'll go down. We're gonna go down to the mall. Just let you get you 2 pairs of Jordan, and you pick you 2 or 3 of his jerseys out. So they're grooming them then. They're grooming, and here we go. Them children love them games. Oh, they're gonna do it for the game. Luring them in, grooming them, gaming them, coercion and manipulation. See, now you got a child scared to death. Oh, you gonna do this? If you don't, I'm gonna kill your family tonight. You gonna do this? I know where your mama work at. I know she's at work right now at so and so and so on second shift. If you don't do this, you don't come on me now. I'm going. I tell you what, I'm going to your mama job tonight and kill her before she get off work. Manipulation. Are y'all getting this? Manipulation. Think of it as from a child's point, okay? Think of it from a child's point. And I'm sorry if I look dark to y'all. I'm sorry about that. And then once all of those things take place, now they done recruited them in. Those are the stages. The luring. Lure them in. They gotta sort of lure them in a little bit at a time. Lure them in a little bit at a time. Dana say, yep, lure them in at a time. You see what I'm saying? Then they're gonna start grooming them and then gaming. Okay, run a game on them. All right, and the coercion, the making them do it, the mind manipulation. Now after they done all that, oh now honey, they got them. Now they done recruited them in. They got them. They got them. This stuff is for real, y'all. I'm just not up here just to feel my gum chopping. No, baby. Stuff is for real. This stuff is for real. So, when you were dealing with sex trafficking, you have to ask, you actually, I wonder how would I know if my child is involved in this? Or how would I know if my niece or nephew is involved in this? Or dealing with something like this? Or might be going through something like this? Here goes some signs. Put my glasses on, y'all. So here are some signs of sex trafficking. Just a few of them, right? Person may seem overly fearful, submissive, very tense. A person know their child. A mother know their child. You know your child. You gonna know something is not right with your child if they all of a sudden seeming all of a sudden fearful and being so submissive now, and they tense or paranoid. What's wrong with you? Why you acting that way? So wrong? You know your child if you pay attention to your child. Okay, your neighbor's child, but just pay attention. Okay. The person is deferring to another person before giving information. Well, I don't know. Let me get with somebody that one of my friends. They constantly saying, excuse me, they constantly saying that. You keep asking questions. Let me get with one of my friends before I say anything, before I let you know. Every time you turn around, you don't ask them 20 damn questions, but they keep telling you they got to ask. They want to ask this other person. They ain't called a name though. Let me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to ask. I need to ask my friend about this. You done asked them about 20 questions over the period of 2 or 3 weeks, and they keep telling you they got this friend they want to ask first. Deferring to that person. Okay? Deferring to that person. All right. Person has physical injuries or branding. If you notice some tattoos, if you especially you ain't gave the permission to get no tattoo, but you notice some tattoos on their face or their chest. And if you see a tattoo about money or sex, okay, yeah. Now I will tell you in my hindsight, I just remember because and I meant to bring the picture up. But there's certain tattoos that you'll see on them. But what stuck out for me is the one about a peach and a cherry. They'll put that on the person to let people know that they're a virgin. That I don't know why that one stuck out to me amongst all what I saw. When I get finished, I'll put it that picture up under the comment. It's different tattoos you can look for. Then you got some of guns, and then you got some of talking about money, or you got some with pimp sayings. When pimp said, a pimp might tell a prostitute, whatever pimp might say, "Bitch, go make my money." See, they might have that on them. Bitch, I'm making money. Something of that nature. Something that a pimp might say to a prostitute. You know your child got something like that on them, on their arm, or mainly they put it around their neck, up in here, or on their chest. Okay? Y'all hear me? Y'all listen. Hey, Marie. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in here. You are so welcome. Thank you for being in here, Marie. She said, thanks for sharing the light on this. Oh, yes. See, actually, January was sex trafficking and labor trafficking month. And that was what I was going to do it before January went out, but I deterred and dealt with something else that was personal to me last Sunday. Okay. But I knew I had to talk about this. I know a couple months, couple weeks, couple days late, but it's okay. But yes, January was sex trafficking and labor trafficking month. You're so welcome, Marie. And Dina Brown, she says they also put money on your windshield and follow you home. Tell me, come on with it. Come on with it. There you go. So they'll know where you stay. Now they're watching you. Now they are watching you. Okay? Now they are watching you. Thank you for that, Dina. I appreciate that, love. I appreciate that so much. Let me get my pillow right, y'all. I appreciate that so much, hon. I really do. All right. Next one is when we talking about now, those were a couple signs that I gave y'all that you can sort of look for. Okay, just take notice. Take note. Take notice. You're not giving your daughter all this money, and she coming in the house with all these new Jordans and this and that and blah. Your son coming to the house with the brand new game, and you know damn well you ain't bought it. And all, now, cause yes, that boys get trafficked too. Yes, they do. Okay, I'm just telling you. So when we talk about this, it's always a state or a country that has that's oh, that's a gunshot, y'all. Yeah. Do I need to hit the floor like I did for New Year's? Um, so what is the number one state for sex trafficking? Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna see who's gonna do it. The first person that I see that said, first person that I see that said, I'm going to give a t-shirt to. The number one, let me see it. The number one state, sick people. Yes, the number one state. There we go, Marie. There we go, Marie. California. California is the number one state for sex trafficking. California has consistently, that's the key word, consistently has had the highest number of sex trafficking cases. Consistently. They had 1,334 cases that were reported in 2021, while 1,507 cases were reported the previous year. They are consistently having that. Okay, that's a lot of cases. That's a lot of cases. So, Maurice, inbox me your information and your size and all. So how can you tell? How can you tell? I gave the signs, but how can you tell if this is really happening to somebody? How can you tell? If they are living with their employer and if they are living in poor living conditions, and if you notice multiple people is staying in cramped in one space, and they have the inability to speak to you alone, or they can't talk to you alone. They got to have somebody with them while they're talking to you. Their answers, if you ask them something, their answers seem to be scripted or rehearsed. We know when something is scripted. We know. Or rehearsed. Some don't sound right. Or if an employer is holding their identity documents. Somebody tell you, yeah, my employer, they won't give me my identity documents. Okay, now you want to know why. Okay. Signs of physical abuse. Signs of physical abuse and submissive or being very fearful. Now, a lot of the sex trafficking victims, they are severely sexually abused and beaten. They are. And some of them are not given food. No, yeah, starved. Might feed them a day, won't feed them more than 3 weeks. Yeah. A lot of sex trafficking victims are treated that way. Okay. So what state has the highest rates of what state has the highest rate of sex trafficking? The highest numbers that were reported in the United States was New York, Texas, and Florida. And that's from the US Department of Justice. And that was in 2022, for 2022. The states with the highest rates, I ain't said number one, the state with the highest rates, New York, Texas, and Florida. Oh, I'm sorry. California, New York, Texas, and Florida. They got the highest rates. And that's from the U.S. Department of Justice of sex trafficking. This stuff is for real, y'all. And you're going to be surprised how it be right up under your nose. Time they bust into that house, everybody went, dog, I didn't know that was happening. Yeah, you heard they was sex trafficking over there. Right up under your damn nose. It's sad. It's sad. But it happens, okay? It's sad, but it happens. And I'm bringing it to you. Let me see my comments. So what country has the most? I'm talking about countries now. What country got the most? What country has the most? China. Hold on. India is at the top of the list. India is at the top of the list with 14 million victims. Did y'all hear? Did you hear what I just said? India is at the top of the list. Got 14 million. I didn't say thousand. I said million. I'm gonna say that a damn again for the one that's still way back in the damn back. They trying to act like they ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna say it loud a damn again. India has 14 million victims, and they on the top of the list for the country that has the highest. 14 million victims. Oh my Jesus. China comes in second. China comes, I'm going to say that again for no one that's sitting back that he knows all cricket now. Want to know why I'm talking about this? Yes, I'm going to say it. China comes in second, and it has 3.2 million victims. Lord, Lord. Pakistan comes in at third with 2.1 million victims. Cambodia, yeah, y'all heard of Cambodia. Y'all heard of it. I know you have, because I have. Cambodia is also a transit source and a destination country for trafficking 36% of trafficked victims. Of trafficked victims in Asia. And I'm sorry, y'all, but I got to say it. I got to report it. I'm going to read this back over about Cambodia, but I got to say it. Cambodia is also a transit and a destination country of trafficking. 36% of trafficked victims in Asia are children, while 64% are adults. Let me take me a drink off that one. Did y'all hear what I just said? Children. Children. Cambodia is a transit and a destination source. Y'all know what that means. Mm, mm. I tell you, my. Mm. I don't like to hear nothing when it involves children. It's bad that it happens to adults, but it you know how somebody can take your fingernail and just pull it. That's what it does to me if that somebody just pull a fingernail off me. I can't stand. Thank y'all for being in here with me, babies. Y'all know I appreciate it. Marie says, yes, the statistics are staggering, Marie. Thank you so much, love. I like her. I don't. Okay. So the United States is called Deliver Fund estimates that about between 15,000 and 50 women and children are trafficked and forced each year. This came from the deliverfund.org, United States. They estimate it's about 15,000 to 50,000 women and children are trafficked and forced into sex or labor each year. Whew. That was all on sex trafficking. Let me read my comments. I'm ready to go into labor trafficking. Hey, my baby. Hey, there go my queenie right there. Yeah, sweetheart. Send them crown emojis up. Send them up. Send them up. Send them crown emojis up. Y'all, why I don't see no irrations coming up? Y'all better do them. Y'all send them up. Send them up for Miss J. Yes, my baby. And Marie says, U.S. is the #1 consumer. There we go. Tell it, Marie. Exactly. And Marie, I will say, because I know what you do, your background, if you want to come up and have a conversation about this with me live, you let me know and I'll send you the link. Okay. I have everybody, I always offer for anybody want to come up and join in on a conversation with me, I do that. That's another part of my show. I do that. So I know we probably did. Some of us didn't know it was a such thing. Thank you, Marie. I know some people didn't think that it was something as a labor trafficking, but yes, it is. But I'm gonna start right here and I'm gonna show something. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna put that right there. Let me share my screen. Just to give us a little 3-minute break. Let me share my screen. Oh, that's right. Hold on, I gotta go get it. I had everything on my laptop. Hold on, y'all. I can go get it. Yep. I tell you. But it is what it is. I mean, this stuff happens, y'all. It really. When I was doing my research on this a couple weeks ago, because I've been had my flyer out like 2 weeks, but like I said, I deterred and did this other thing, dementia and Alzheimer's last Sunday, because that's something that's personal to me. But when I was doing research on this, I was just astonished at this. I mean, I really was. Y'all knows I was, y'all. I'm waiting on my stuff to come up right here. So while they're still twisting and turning, I'm gonna move on. I don't know why my thing is just twisting and turning. Okay, stop. Let me go. Okay, here we go. Let's go right here. All right, let me find my name. See, because I was actually going to use my laptop for this, but I'm using my desktop. So everything I already had lined up on my laptop and all, but I chose right in the last minute, me doing last minute shit, decided I was going to use this, and that's what I decided to do. All right. So let me pull this up. That's one I'm going to show. Okay, that's up. Let me come back to my inbox. Get the other one. All right. All right. I got it, y'all. I got it, y'all. Okay. All right. Let me come back to y'all now. Here I come. All right. Share my screen. All right. They all listed right there. So this first one, trigger warning, this first one is going to talk about how these people lured this little boy into a trailer. Okay. Let me tap on it. Share. Hold on, come back to y'all. Let me bring it up so y'all can see it. And add the scene. There we go. Let me come full screen. Let me come. All right.
Video games, online apps, and the promise of a puppy.
I-Team investigator.
Suspected child sex traffickers lured 2 teen boys to a St. Pete trailer park with video games, online apps, and the promise of a puppy.
I-Team investigator Adam Walser uncovers new details about this case and what you need to know to protect your kids.
That's Mark. and that's Andy. They put on a good front.
Mary Homerding never suspected her neighbors were child sex traffickers.
What I
They
tell
were
y'all?
always polite. They even joking around.
Because they would ride by in the golf cart and wave.
Nobody in this quiet 55 and older mobile home park suspected a group of 6 men had been keeping 2 teen boys in this trailer starting in 2017.
They were really nice, you know, that's what the shocking part is.
Neighbors said they were surprised the men got away with it for so long because the boys were being held in that blue trailer just a few feet away from the neighborhood trash containers, which many of the residents of this 600-unit complex used multiple times a week.
I've never seen the kids.
Yeah, as many times I went to the garbage can because they live right across from the garbage can. I never heard anything, never seen anything out of order.
Police say the men in the trailer and another woman in north central Florida used video games and online apps like Omegle, Roblox, and Discord to find and communicate with their victims.
The majority of people playing games are boys, and that's how our boys are lured in.
A 2016 study funded by the U.S. Department of Justice estimates 36% of child sex trafficking victims are boys. The first victim was a 16-year-old boy from Marion County.
The teenage victim in this case was lured away from his family with promises of a better life. Instead, he was moved into a filthy trailer and used as a sex slave for nearly a year.
The boy first met these 2 men, Mark Dennis and Andrew Clements, at their 2017 wedding. Police say he was brought to the wedding by a family friend, Eleanor McGlamory, who is charged with conspiracy in the case. Dennis and Clements immediately started texting the boy using Discord and picked him up at his home 140 miles away 3 weeks later. Police say they disabled his cell phone so he couldn't be tracked, then gave him a new name, birthday, and backstory.
And the kid was polite. He seemed happy.
Homerding says she only saw the boy once, riding a golf cart with Clements.
He introduced him as his adopted son, and the boy agreed.
Did you think it was odd that you didn't see him for months and months after that?
Well, I figured it didn't work out.
People are so busy that they go about their life and they don't always look at clues or look at signs that something could be wrong.
Police say Dennis, Clements, their roommates Curtis Gruwell and Michael Schwartz, and associates Michael Blasdell and J.R. Gauthier were involved in the trafficking ring. They say 4 of the 6 men repeatedly raped the boy inside the trailer.
Yeah, I asked him if there was anything going on because it seemed like he was really depressed.
Abigail Ackerman met the victim and traffickers at a pagan festival where she says Mark Dennis offered to pay her $2,000 to make the boy a fantasy costume.
They wanted me to make him a blue and white husky suit for his birthday.
And she said the men showered the boy with other gifts.
Buying expensive things like game consoles.
See?
A full-blooded husky puppy that they bought him.
Well, that's part of the grooming process, and that's part of, even though there might not be physical chains around a victim, around a person, they have mental and emotional chains around a person.
Police say they found whips, leather masks, and bondage tools inside the trailer. According to police reports, Mark Dennis called himself Grand Master and referred to the others as his pups, who made up what he referred to as his family circle.
And we all have this deep-rooted sense that we want to have family.
But police recovered text messages showing the boy was unhappy. "I'm stressed to high hell. I don't want sex all the time," the boy said nearly a year into captivity. Which is such a shame when such a tight group of people who love you have come into your life, one of his abusers replied. Then in 2018, they met a new victim online, a 17-year-old Louisiana boy they convinced to come live with them. Eleanor McGlamory and Curtis Gruwell drove about 10 hours to pick the boy up in the woods near his rural Louisiana home in the dead of night, court records show. 3 days later, Louisiana police found the boys' online messages and rescued both boys from the trailer. Now all 6 men are facing charges of conspiracy to commit human trafficking.
It's very, very important that we teach our children not to give out personal information.
Experts say parents should monitor their kids' online activity, especially messages with any strangers.
They have a computer in their hands that they're opened up to anything and everything in the entire world.
We posted more information on how to protect your kids on abcactionnews.com. As for the people charged with trafficking these boys, they're currently behind bars awaiting trial, and 3 have entered into plea deals in exchange for their testimony. I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser, taking action for you.
Suspected child sex traffickers.
Y'all see what I was telling y'all? Y'all see what I was telling y'all? Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back to y'all. Y'all see what I was telling you, right? You see what I'm talking about? That roadblock. My grandbaby plays, I got a grandbaby that plays that game. And we have sat her down, me and her papa, and I have told my son and daughter-in-law about it. Leave that roadblocks alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Roadblocks and that Discord, yeah, you can send messages, get messages through Discord. But what is going on? What is going on in that child's home that somebody can convince you to come and stay? Is something going on in there? See, I would want to know something going on in their home. Did that 17-year-old just so willing to, but then too, it goes right back to grooming them, right? Well, I tell you what, you don't like living with your mom and dad. You come on, stay with me, baby. I get you so and so and so. Grooming them. It's sad, y'all, but it happens. It's sickening. It really is. It's sickening. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you for sprinkling out, Christian. It's sickening. But this stuff really happens. Let me get my other screen, y'all. Hold on. This mess really happens, y'all. And it's sad. Okay. Okay. All right. I see it. I had to go somewhere else and find it, but I got it. All right. Here we go. So let's do that. Let me come back to y'all. Share screen. Get that right there. There it is there. Hold on, y'all. Let me start trying to get it go to the okay, there we go.
Awful situation. Now, there's an organization working behind the scenes to take it on. But we want to warn you here, folks, what you're about to see may be very difficult to watch. Hope Ford has our story.
Yes. Trigger warning.
Is this an uncomfortable topic for people?
It was uncomfortable for me. When we first discovered it with the Hope Box, I was mortified.
The Hope Box started in 2014, a nonprofit aimed at tackling the issues of infant and child abandonment. But with their work, they discovered infant and child sex trafficking.
Is that really what I think it is?
Yes.
Trigger warning.
You think it is?
Sarah Copen agreed to sit down with us and discuss the darkest and sickest crimes the organization sees.
They see these children as a market, as a commodity.
Product.
Yes.
Who buys children and infants for sex?
I've seen old to young. It doesn't matter what your ethnicity is. It doesn't matter what your color is. It doesn't matter what your belief is.
In 2017, 60 people were arrested, 4 children found in an FBI-led sting that uncovered a child sex trafficking ring here in Georgia. Among the victims, a 3-month-old infant, and her 5-year-old sister. Their going price? $600. Sarah discovered another case of a mother trying to sell her own baby.
This young lady was serving men in Atlanta. The infant was in the hotel room. She had gotten arrested, and when she was getting out of jail, she sent a tip to the aunt that had the infant and said, my pimps told me I could get a good price for my baby. I'm coming for it.
Legally, police and DFACS couldn't stop the mother from getting her infant back. Sarah got an emergency hearing with a judge who stepped in to protect the infant. These stories are two of many, some too disturbing to share.
This child had no say in what was happening to them. And even if they cried out for help, it's not like they could ever describe it.
Infants and children are found online on the dark web. They're often referred to using animals as code names.
3-month golden retriever, a black lab.
But it's not just mothers selling their own babies. Children can be kidnapped and sold by others. Sarah is even more concerned today as the crowds descend on Atlanta for the Super Bowl.
We need to pay more attention than ever concerning, because it's easy to lose a child in a crowd.
While airlines like Delta release training videos to prepare their staff for spotting child sex trafficking, and Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom steps up efforts to protect children, Sarah says the hope of saving them comes down to everyone.
Yes,
being vigilant.
exactly.
Please, if you see something, report it. Just because they're with an adult, that does not mean that is their parent. Don't ever look the other way. Better to be safe than sorry.
And speaking of better to be safe than sorry, there is an app called See Something, Send Something. It allows you to take a photo or send a text and of any suspicious activity that includes human and sex trafficking and send it right to law enforcement from your phone. If you want more information on that app or on the Hope Box, you can find that on my Facebook page. Just search Hope Ford. Now, meanwhile, sex trafficking in general happens all year long. It is not something that is specific to the Super Bowl. Tomorrow, I'll bring you the story of a young girl catfished on social media, then sold for sex for 3 years.
See? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see what I was telling y'all? Listen, hold on, y'all. Let me go back and stop it. Do y'all see what I was telling y'all about? Do y'all see it? This stuff happens. This happens, y'all. Babies, you got to be a sick ass. You got to be a sick ass to even think about doing anything like that to a child. Period. Let me check my comments. Yes, I've seen the movie. I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I got it in here to bring up. Yes, it's a couple of movies out called Trafficking. It's one that was involving a Nigerian young lady and 2 other young ladies. True story. Trafficking. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And the other movie, would y'all believe, if y'all haven't seen it, and if you can bear it, the new movie just recently came out last year called Sound of Freedom. That's based on a true story of an agent that got involved with sex trafficking and labor trafficking of kids. This really happened, y'all. It's called Sound of Freedom. But now when I did my research on it, I talked about it on a talk show. When I see why they was trying to boycott that movie from playing. Certain people was trying to boycott that movie from being released. What I don't understand is why would people do that? Why would people try to boycott a movie showing what's going on with children? This agent really, this man, he was an agent. He got involved and brought them children home. Y'all gotta watch it. If you can watch it. It's called Sound of Freedom. Just came out last year. They was trying to block that movie. And when I sat and watched it, I said, okay, I see why. Let me see what Stephanie said. This is why we tell our daughter, don't walk off from exactly right. That's right, Stephanie. You telling the truth. You are so true. It's some sick people. It's some sick people. Thank y'all for being in here. So now I'm gonna jump into real quick labor trafficking. Did y'all know such thing as labor trafficking? I didn't until I started doing my research and I realized I know what January was. Then when I saw January sex trafficking, labor trafficking, I'm like, labor trafficking. I did not know. I'm not gonna say here lie. I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not know. But I know now. So part two, real quick, is labor trafficking. So how did labor trafficking? Now, first, what is labor trafficking? What is that? Now, this is something according to the U.S. Department of State, right? It's considered forced labor known as involuntary servitude. And this is the most critical one of the trafficking in the world. And it's also called modern day slavery. It's also called modern day slavery. Okay? So this type of trafficking, it involves using force and coercion, of course, deception to recruit and harbor and transport or obtain a person for labor service or to work for you. All right? So it can include from factories, construction sites, agriculture, hotels, and all that kind of work. You'll be surprised at your neighbor that you see every now and then come on her porch and sweep every now and then when she burns everything. What she doing in that house? You'd be surprised. She might be labor trafficking. We can get into it. So how did this labor trafficking first start? Good vibes only. Y'all, good vibes only. How did it first start? So this was during the 16th century. Portugal began traveling overseas to Africa to purchase and capture people. I'm going to say that word again. They was purchasing people and they was capturing people. And they did it to enslave them. That's why they did it in Portugal. And then once they did that in Portugal, they would ship them or take them back to Europe. Okay? So they go to Portugal, purchase some and steal some too, and then take them right on to Europe. Send them right on to Europe. Take them back to Europe. They take them back to Europe, okay? That's how it started. So a lot of the victims are young children. They can be teenagers, men, women. Some of them they enter. If you got some of people that enter the country legally, right? So they're gonna be scared. I'm gonna make you work this off. If you don't, I'm gonna tell that you in here illegally. But some of them enter illegally, and they be working on visas, and they be coming on visas or domestic coming over too, right? So a lot of them to get involved with the entertainment, computer, the agricultural work, and while others they're being just done illegally. Okay, so victims are very young. They are very young, y'all. Very young men, young women. Yeah, very young. So then let's look at three things about labor trafficking. Let's look at three examples of labor trafficking. One of them is debt bondage, forced labor, and involuntary child labor. Debt bondage is when like I said, you got the people that's coming here illegally, or someone coming in on visas, working for domestic on visas. All right, now they need 14. They might need $5,000 to get set up. All right, to get their family set up. They done found a place. Now they're going over here and work at this factory for this man. Now what he gonna do? He gonna take all their documents from them. Now you gonna have to work this $5,000 off for me. Working your debt. And when they work them long hours, all of that. And some of them don't get paid neither. All right. and your forced labor. No, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna make that phone call to that whatever 800 number and tell them exactly where to come pick you up at. That you know you and your children going back. Forced labor. Okay? And then you got the involuntary child labor. Gonna make that child work for somebody. A child. Now, right off the top of my head, I'm going to say this if I forget it. Doing my research, I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm going to say it. And this been recently, last year, where they were saying Timu and Sheen, they have allegations of using child labor. I saw that in my, yeah, I saw it. I sort of sketched it down. But I was gonna bring it up, but I'm remembering it now to say it, going to say it. Who I got on my the allegations of using child labor. It remains to be seen the outcome of that. And it's some hotels involved. Red Roof Inn. Can't think them off. It's two more that was also involved with allowing the trafficking to be going on in their hotels. I remember Red Roof Inn and Country. Oh yeah, Red Roof Inn, Country Inn, and Windheim. Is I'm saying it right? Windheim Hotel. Wyndham. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Yes, they've been involved. The government. The government. So how can you spot labor trafficking? How will we be able? How you as someone will be able to spot labor trafficking? How would you be able to spot labor trafficking? It's sort of hard to do. It's sort of hard to sort of spot it, but here are some little common patterns I want y'all to look for. Okay, just be observant of things. Okay, if the victims are often kept isolated to prevent them from getting help, victims may be blackmailed by traffickers using the victim's status as an undocumented alien or their participation in an illegal industry. See, they're holding it against their holding it over their head. You got a neighbor keep coming you telling you, yeah, my boss, he won't give me my stuff. He keeps saying he's gonna report me. I want to know why. By threatening, victims may be blackmailed by traffickers using the victim's status as an undocumented alien or their participation in an illegal industry. By threatening to report them to law enforcement or immigration officials. And the traffickers, they keep victims from complaining. They try to keep victims from complaining, but the victims, they do complain. They do. They do. So now, what are some signs? What are some signs? Y'all know what? I'm getting a little cold in here. I got to turn my heat on. I'm step right there, turn my heat on, y'all. My toes getting cold. It's 70 degrees here, but I'm cold. Let me turn my heat on. It's 70 degrees, but I'm cold. I really am. I get cold quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm coming, y'all. All right, here I come. It's 70 degrees in here, but I'm cold. I really am. My toes got cold. I got 2 pair of socks on, but I'm cold. But anyway, so what are the signs? Some red flags to look at, okay? What is some red flags to look at? The worker is not free to leave the premises. You talking to not, I can't leave. What you mean you can't leave? I can't leave. What do you mean you can't leave? And we go to eat, I can't leave. Okay? Worker lives at the business. The worker is staying where they work at. Oh, so your employer letting you stay at the business? Okay. Worker is transported to the location by the owner or manager, and all workers arrive and leave at the same time. These are red flags for labor trafficking. These are red flags for labor trafficking. Worker is not free to leave the premises. Worker lives at the business. Worker is transported to the location by the owner or the manager of the business, and all workers arrive and they leave at the same time. Workers has excessively worked long and unusual hours, or is always available whenever that person calls. On demand. 2 o'clock in the morning, I gotta go to work. He want me to come to work. Well, look, you just got home at 11 and you done worked 13 hours already. It's 3 o'clock. He called. Yeah, I gotta go. Ready on demand. Available on demand. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Did y'all hear what I said? Right up under your nose. Right up under your nose. Right up under your nose. So how would you know? Let me look at my comments. Dana, she said yes. I want y'all to think I'm eating y'all comments, baby, because I'm not. What Dana said. Dana says, wow, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. The work 13 hours, 14 hours. It's 11 o'clock. You just get home 11 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Oh, he called you. Oh, you gonna go. I gotta go. Okay. So how would you know if you have gotten yourself into a trafficking situation? How would you know if you have gotten one up in here already? How would you know if you've gotten yourself into a trafficking situation? Or someone you know may have gotten themselves into a trafficking situation. Again, or your employer wants you to live with them. And you got some you live with them, but the conditions is horrible. And here we go again. And you know it's all these things. You ain't the only one in there. There's about 15 of them motherfuckers up in there too. Plus you. You make 17th person. Living people in the crap space. Again, they tell you we don't want you to talk to nobody. And again, they give you what to say. And again, same thing about them documents. Give me your paperwork. I'm gonna keep them for you. You ain't getting them back. And then they start whooping your ass. Abuse. Sexually and physically. Did y'all hear what I just said? And then you just so scared to death. You had never been so submissive in your life, but you are now. And you're scared. That's how you can sort of distinguish actually. So wait a minute now, why you want me to come? Then you going in there, you see 16 more people up in there. Now wait a minute now, why everybody stand up in here? See? Oh yeah, you think that's all right, but no, it's not all right. Because I would want to know why 18 people up in here and I make 19. Why we stand up in here? And why we all up in this one room and we got all our little beds on the floor? Okay? Y'all hear me? So how many people that are labor trafficked a year? So it's this organization called the ILO organization, the International Labor Organization. They has estimated about 12 million people worldwide are victims of forced labor, and they can be victims at any given time. The U.S. Department of State estimates about 14,500 to 17,500 people are trafficked into the United States every year. 14,500 to 17,500 people are trafficked into the good old USA every year. That's a lot of people, y'all. That's a lot of women and children and men and boys. Every year. Physical abuse. Trafficking victims are often beaten and brutalized, raped, and sexually abused. 13 victims also frequently are deprived of adequate food, shelter, and sleep. They don't want to get out to eat. You gonna sleep on. You gonna know your bed is on the floor. That little bed mattress thing on the floor. Come on now. So in closing, how can we help? How can we help? How can we help? First, we need to know the facts. Know the facts. Find out some things, okay, about trafficking and know when it happens. Of course, seek help. Try to seek help and increase your training. Get some training on it. Get some training on knowing the signs, being able to pick it up real quick. Being able to, wait a minute, something ain't right. I don't think that little boy, I don't think that's his father. Let me try sticking that. That just reminded me, y'all. Last year, sometime, a year before, I remember seeing this on the news. I think it was in Dennis, but it was out of state somewhere, right? But it was in Dennis. Y'all excuse me for jumping off. But I remember, it just dawned on me. I think it was in Dennis, but it was in a restaurant. This waitress, she noticed this little boy. She noticed this little black boy with this white man. Okay? They had been in there in the restaurant sitting there for a while. She also noticed that the little boy, he sat at the table, but while he was sitting at the table, he was like this. What she noticed, whenever the only time he lifted his head up is when the man spoke to him. So what she did, she went over, it was actually her table, the wait on the table. So she actually went over there. She's, hi, my name is so and so and so and so and so. How can I help you? So and so. What can I get you? So and so and so. So the man gave what he wanted, and she asked the boy. She said, "Do you want to do your order?" So he got to do his order. He said, "No, I'll order for him." So she was asking him, "Baby, do you want to tell me your order?" The man said again, "I will order for him." Okay, but what she did, she had a note, right? Okay, like she's standing there talking, but she had a note, a little piece of paper, right? And she dropped it in a little boy's lap. So, this is what she did. This was so smart. She let the man order for him. She did, and she walked on. Well, see, the little boy grabbed the note, and while he got his head down, he reading the note. Because they showed the note. And the note says, if you are in danger, and if this is not your father, take your hand and tap your head. And that's what he did. That girl watched him, 911. Yeah, but I will never forget that. That's what that note said. That little boy, by him keeping his head down, he saw that note. And she told him to pat your head. Hot dog. I remember that, y'all. Sorry for digressing. I'm sorry for jumping up, but I had to tell that story. Yes, she did. She saved that little boy. And kind of find out he had kidnapped that little boy. I mean, I know a lot of people gonna say, well, they thought it was strange because it was a white man with a black child. It's nothing strange. It's what black children supposed to be with a white man. But she said it was just something that just didn't feel right about that. But she was looking and he kept his head down all the time. Okay. So in closing, just what you can do to help. Be aware of things. Okay. Be aware of things. She found a way to get to that little boy. She did. She didn't want no trouble at the table. She didn't want them to stand a chance of getting leaving. So that's why she let him order for him. Right? All right. And then just stay current with things, all right? And it is a national trafficking, victims trafficking 1-800 number. It is 1-888-373-7888. 1-888-3. I'm gonna put it in the description too. That's the sex trafficking number. Open 24/7, okay? So, did y'all like that? Did y'all like that? Sorry, I went over a little bit. I try not to do that. I really do. But that movie Trafficked, and that movie's Sound of Freedom. If y'all have not watched that, please go watch that movie. Please go watch that movie. Okay, Dina. I'm ending it now. I'm closing. I'm doing my close. Hey, Connie. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in here, Connie. Thank you. Yes, Christian. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, honey. And Marie, she said, great story. She did the right thing. Yes, she did do the right thing. Yes, she did. She did the right thing. No doubt about that. And Marie said, if it doesn't feel right, do something. Follow your gut. Exactly. Exactly. And on that video I showed, it's an app called See Something, Say Something that you download. Did y'all catch that in that YouTube? It's an app. See something, say something that you download. Yes. And you did enjoy it. Thank you so much, Miss Freeman, my love. Thank you so much. And Maria, she said, Angela, this was great. Sorry I couldn't join you next time. You know you couldn't join. I told you, let me know. I would have sent you the link. But it's fine. It's fine. Y'all already know I'm Miss J gonna keep bringing it to you. And if I made anybody feel uncomfortable, you just know it was not nothing is I would never hurt no one intentional. But I know this is a topic that needed to have been talked about. I know people don't like to talk about things like this. I get it. I mean, I really do. All right. But y'all know Miss J gonna talk about it. Now, with that being said, let me just give a little announcement, one or two announcements. This is one of my merchandise that I'm selling in my shop now. Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast. You got your mic, got your microphone. This is a white T-shirt. I don't know why you like it's green cream, but it's white. And then the top right here it says, in other words, it got informational. It at the bottom it has informational, empowering. It has empowering, informational, enlightening. What's the other one? Inspirational, healing, and truth at the bottom of it. That's what it has right here. It had right up in here. That's what it has. All of that. Okay. Inspiring, enlightening, informational, healing, and truth. That's what it. That's the premise of my platform. Now, just to give somebody some little backstory behind the lettering. This is called vinyl. So this is regular vinyl. All right. Now, let's say if somebody want regular vinyl up here, but they want their microphone to be glitter, a glitter color. That's extra $5. Because glitter vinyl is still the same thing, vinyl, costs a lot of money, y'all. It does. And if I pay $12 to $13, $14 for one little roll of glitter vinyl, I'm lucky to get one shirt done out of it, depending on what the person want, or depending on the saying and all of that. So that's gonna be $5. But say like the person just want just regular vinyl, white shirt, black, everything black. That's gonna be my prices are according to my sizes. Okay. But I wanted to, because somebody ordered and they called me, they didn't understand it. And I explained to them, if anybody want glitter, just everything glitter, and then the microphone be a glitter, a different color, that's $10. That's $10. Everything that's gonna be $10 added. All right. Because no, one person wanted just regular vinyl, and she wanted her microphone. She had a black shirt, and the letters was white, but she wanted her microphone red glitter, right? Regular vinyl, but her microphone was glitter, red glitter. That's what she wanted. Okay, that's fine. That was $5 add to her total. Okay, but now if you want everything glitter, that's gonna be $10 added to your total. Y'all see what I'm saying? But this is my t-shirts. This is one of my merchandise that I do. I'm doing cups, I'm doing ball caps, which I probably finished the ball cap tonight. To show y'all to do my ball cap. Or anything. If you want something on the shirt, if you got a saying that you want put on the shirt, I can do that too. All right. Because I got other sayings that y'all gonna see on my shop. I got some June. Yeah, it's never too early to get your Juneteenth shirts. It's not. I got some Juneteenth stuff up there. I got some sayings. God brought me through the storm. I got the pretty girl with the it's colorful. I got that up there. Go to my site. Go to my site. Let me put this up in here right now. I should have did this before I started, but y'all know Miss J. I'm already doing shit last. Y'all already, those that know me already ought to know. Y'all already ought to know. But yes, and this is my crown that I offer. This is my crown. It comes in gold or silver. Okay. And it's heavy. It's heavy. It's a heavy crown, y'all. It's a heavy crown. Let me put this right here. HTT. Let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Put my website down so you can go and take a look. I'm not saying, when I tell people I put my shop out there, I always say go check it out. Because I'm not begging nobody to buy anything. I just want you to go look at it. And if you feel like purchasing something from me, yes, of course I appreciate it. I appreciate the orders I did today. I appreciate that. I just like for people to go take a look at my stuff. And I'm steady adding pictures of stuff that I'm doing, but again, say like if you want something customized, a shirt that you want a saying on, I can do that too. I just need to know what you want. And then you let me know what color letters and all of that, what color shirt, all of that. But I am so glad y'all enjoyed this, because I was kind of skeptical about doing this, because I know how people are. I know how people are. My lash like it's coming off, but it's okay. Glasses keep hitting it. I know how some people are, but I got to report this to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Mm-hmm. All right, there it is right there. Oh, excuse me. There it is right there. It should be there it is. It's scrolling there. There's my site right there. And I do apologize for not having it scroll as we was talking. I do apologize about that. I forgot to do it before I went live, but I'm gonna put it in the description over the video. I'm gonna put it up there, to go check the shop out, But this is the crown, like I stated, and it's pretty heavy. There it is. It has little tuck combs in it. And you get it in gold or silver. Okay? Gold or silver. Those that you know, want to come on and join hashtag Queen Nation Squad. Okay? All right, my love. Let me check my comments again. And this needs to be talked about more after. Good. Yes, I know. I'm gonna give it a couple of more months, and I'm gonna come back and revisit this again, cause that's what I usually do. That's what I usually do. Thank you so much, Marie. Thank y'all so much. But now, with that being said, y'all know Miss J love y'all. I so George y'all. Y'all make sure y'all sprinkle this out. Don't be no stranger. Come back next Sunday, and my shows are Sundays at 5:30. I had 5 o'clock, but I changed to 5:30. Now let's say like if something come up that I'm not gonna do a show, that I can't do it that Sunday, I might see fit to do a flyer and have it that Saturday. But I'm gonna try to stick to my Sundays at 5:30. But if something come up, cause life happens where I can't do it, I will put a thing out. No show tonight, my loves. You see what I'm saying, my queens. Um, and I may try to come back and maybe do it that Monday. You know, I'll see, because I want to continue to do the way I'm doing it. All right, and y'all let me know how y'all like my little setup. How y'all like my little setup? Okay. And I just realized something I forgot to do. I'm gonna show it to y'all. This is something I did. So when I meant to show y'all when I'm talking about birthdays and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I forgot my Miss J love the kids part. I gotta do this. Wait a minute, Miss J. You ain't finished, girl. My segment is this.
Miss J love the kids. Miss J love the kids. Miss J love the kids. Miss J love the kids.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I forgot that segment. I am so sorry, but I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry. I gotta shout. Now, what this is a segment where I got a fly out there. People wanted me to shout their child or kids out for doing good in school. Or they brought a D to a B. They did. I do that, right? So of course nobody submitted anything, but I'm gonna shout my grandbaby out. My grandbaby's out. Yes, my grandbaby Cameron. He made the basketball team, and he was scared to try out, y'all. He was scared to try out. Yes, and he made the Johnson Elementary School basketball team. Yes, he did. My grandbaby Cameron Lane. Yeah, that's my grandbaby. And my other grandbaby, Miss Jaden Lane. Yes, she made the AB honor roll at her school at Nass Central. Nass Central. Yes, Nass Central Middle. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, my grandbabies, yes. So this is something that I decided to do because we have to encourage our kids. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I was getting ready to close, but I had to do it. I realized I didn't do this. Oh no, I had to do this. But we have to keep encouraging our kids. We have to keep doing that. Okay. So you'll be surprised how your child done brought that D up to a B. Yes, encourage them. Continue to let them know. See, I told you could do it. Just keep right on. Encourage them. That's why I want to do this for kids. But like I said, some people might not want to do it. Don't want to shout their child name out. It's okay. It's okay. But I got the flyer out there, and I'm gonna try to run that flyer. Schedule that flyer to run every other day up until my next show comes Sunday. You see what I'm saying? To see if I get people that want to shout their child out. We have to keep encouraging our kids, y'all. We have to keep encouraging our kids. And that's why I came up with Miss J Love the Kids. All right? And again, I apologize, but I'm gone now. Look, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next Sunday. Thank you for coming. Please make sure